Hello everyone. So this is a video that I've wanted to make for a while now, and in this video I'm going to be explaining why I haven't made this video for so long and why I haven't been posting since like Christmas. No, not Christmas. I think I posted the feeding video not like super long ago, but it's been a hot minute. It's been a while, and I just wanted to address why I haven't been posting so much and any other things that are going on in my life right now. So the main reason that I haven't been posting is just my mental health. Now, it's nothing crazy. It's not like I can't post. Like, I can, but it's better if I wasn't focusing on my YouTube channel and I was just focusing on myself. So I have a couple different mental health problems, and they do affect my everyday life. So I do spend a lot of time just trying to feel normal. So in addition to taking care of all of my animals, I also have to take care of myself. So that doesn't always leave enough time and room for my YouTube channel or my social media. I also have an Instagram, I have a TikTok, where I post animal stuff. They're all creature comfort if you want to check them out. But that's not what this video is about. I'm not trying to plug in things here. But I finally was able to just sit down and get the camera out and talk. So basically nothing bad's happened, nothing's like detrimental has happened. I'm fine. Everything's fine. I'm actually doing good right now, which is why I'm able to make this video. I do have a surprise not a surprise for me, but a surprise for the channel. There's something coming, and that video is 100% going to be posted very soon. I haven't even made that video yet, but I'm going to be making it in like a day or so. Hopefully tomorrow I'm going to be able to make it. But it's exciting, and I'm going to be talking a little bit about future plans with breeding projects and things like that. But yeah, I just wanted to like touch base and let everyone know that I'm still here and I'm still going to be posting content. As of right now, I don't have like a specific schedule. I don't have like guaranteed days or things that I'm going to be posting besides the next video I'm going to be posting. That one is going to be posted no matter what. I'm going to film it and it's going to go up. I don't want this video to be too long, but yeah, so I'm okay. Everything's fine. I'm going to keep this channel. Well, my dream is to just have reptiles and educate people on reptiles and show people how amazing they can be, and not only reptiles but amphibians and more exotic mammals, and even my chickens and ducks, so birds as well. And they're actually getting their runs built finally, so they have their coops, but they're gonna have their runs, and I'm gonna make a video on that. But for a while I just needed me time, and I know I'm so sorry if I look like I just got like beat up or something. I was outside with my chickens and ducks in like 90-degree heat, and all my makeup is just like melting off my face, and my hair is not brushed, and I can barely breathe because my room's like 100 degrees, and yeah, weather's not fun right now. I like the heat, but I don't like the humidity. So yeah, no fun. So yeah, that's really all I want to say. That's the update, but I'm gonna go a little bit more in depth in this video, just a little bit. But if you just want to know if I was gonna be posting any more videos, yes, the answer is yes. So I've been struggling with mental health issues since I was like 9 years old, probably further back than that, but I don't remember it. I wasn't diagnosed yet. I have been in a mental hospital. That was only for like 2 days, and it was very scary. I was suicidal, and I was put in a mental hospital inside a hospital, so like it wasn't like it wasn't a nice one. It was also the adult unit, and I only had just turned 18, so it was very scary. They wouldn't let me go to the bathroom by myself. They wouldn't let me wear normal clothes. Like, you had to wear like a robe and socks and underwear, and that was it. And they were the most uncomfortable underwear I've ever worn in my life. Yeah, so that happened. That was only once, luckily, and I was discharged and I was okay. But that's basically what happens, and that's like why I'm not posting it, because I will have moments or weeks or even months where I'm not okay and I need to only focus on myself. I have bipolar disorder type 1, and I have anxiety, I have depression, I have sensory processing disorder, I have ADHD, just the list goes on. So I have multiple things that are keeping me from doing things that I enjoy, which sucks. It really does suck. I'm on multiple medications. I've tried different things. I've gone off things, and then I've had to be hospitalized because my body got so used to those medications that it could not function without them. I was put on Lexapro when I was only about 9 years old because my panic attacks got to the point where I couldn't breathe and I had to be sedated. And it wasn't for any reason. That's the worst part of the mental disorders I have, because there's just no rhyme or reason about it. It's just one day you wake up and you just want to cry 24/7. You can't breathe. There's nothing actually physically wrong with you, but you cannot breathe. You can't get air in, and you can't even get air out. And there were points where I thought I was gonna die because I thought I wasn't having a panic attack. I thought I was having a heart attack. My entire body went numb. I'd faint. So the medication I am on right now, it is helping a lot. And without it, I probably wouldn't be here talking to you today. I'd probably be in a permanent mental hospital. I probably would be 5150'd. I don't think I would be here talking. So I am not bashing medicine at all. Medicine, it has saved me. All prescription, obviously. I have tried therapy, but because my disorders are like fighting with each other, like I'm like, I need to get up and I need to like go to therapy, but at the same time my body's like, no, like just lay down, be depressed, like it's awful. And my animals do help a lot with that, but the problem is they also do the opposite. So I buy animals, and I wouldn't say my animals are a coping mechanism. I just straight up love animals. Like, I was a zookeeper for 3 years, and like I love animals. I've always loved animals since I came out of the womb and I was like, look at those worms. Like, I was just, wait, that sounds kind of weird. That's not the right animal to pick for that sentence. But yeah, I love animals, but sometimes it can be very overwhelming. For example, my rats and my ferrets, they're probably my most high maintenance animals. Reptiles are a lot easier, especially snakes. They're very easy to take care of. They poop like once a week. You just, change their water daily and, check if they have any poop or if anything's wrong. And that's really it. Once you have their humidity and their temperature and just their enclosure all set up and ready to go, they just kind of hang out. You don't need to they don't need to socialize or anything like that. They're very easy. But with animals like ferrets, I have to maintain their cage every day. And they're not perfectly litter trained. Same with the rats. Like, they will pee and poop where they want, sometimes a litter box. My ferrets eat a raw diet, so that can be very mentally taxing when I have to do all the measurements and I have to make sure everything is perfect, and they get sick so easily, so I'm always very, very nervous and overwhelmed with, oh my god, like, are they okay? Like, did they sneeze because they have dust in their nose, or do they have a brain tumor? I don't know. So that's another big part of my anxiety disorder, is that little things that would normally just be like, oh, like, that's something I should, keep an eye on, are like, I'm gonna just die. Like, my brain's just like, we're gonna die. This is it. Bye. And it's the same with the depression, is once something doesn't go how it was planned, my entire mind just shuts down, and it's like the world is ending and I can do nothing but cry. Back to when I was in the mental hospital, before I was put in the actual mental hospital area, I had to be in the actual hospital area because I had to be sedated for how bad my panic attacks were. I could not breathe. My chest hurt so much that I was I'm just gonna say trigger warning real quick, because right now, I'm just talking about like pretty simple anxiety, depression things, but trigger warning, real quick. So I was actually at the age of like 13 asking my own mom to kill me. I'm sorry, I'm getting kind of emotional. Sorry, all my makeup's gonna come off. It's okay, I'm sweating anyway. But like, it got to the point that I was in so much pain that I was asking my mother to kill me. I was asking her if she could somehow like put me down or like out of my misery like an animal, because I didn't have the mental and like the guts and stuff to kill myself at that time, but I wanted to. I like wanted someone else to do it. And the fact that I went to my mom and asked her that, and like, my mom is an angel. Like, she is like my world, and she is the sweetest thing ever. Like, I still live with my mom, my aunt, my mom, my aunt, my grandma, and like, they let me have all these animals. Like, they're amazing. They're literally the most amazing, and they help like pay. They like, on my days where I'm not mentally good enough to do certain things, like, they'll help me with them. But like, I went to my mom and asked her that, and she broke down, and she immediately was like, we're going to the hospital. Like, she's like, I don't know what else to do. Like, you can't just fix that with just therapy. You can't just give me medicine and be like, you're fine. So like, we had to go to the hospital because I would have rather been dead than feel how I was feeling physically and mentally. So yeah, mental health is no joke. A lot of people think about it as like, oh, it's mental, like it's mental, you can fix that. Like, it's not like that. Like, it's something that can't just be fixed. And it's not like, you can't just like heal. Like, you break your leg, and if it's not like severe, like really, really severe, you need surgery stuff, like your leg just goes back to being how it was before. Like, I've broken a lot of bones, and you know, like, God, what I wouldn't give to just break my leg and have surgery and then heal and be fine, instead of having mental disorders and things like that my entire life. Like, you don't get rid of it. It's something you have forever, and it's something you just need to learn to cope with, and find healthy ways to cope with it, not bad ways. I also have a binge eating disorder, so that ties into how I feel. I was never diagnosed with body dysmorphia, but like, there's days where like, I just want to cut my skin off. Like, I feel just disgusting. And like, it sucks because I also have the binge eating disorder. So I will try so hard to like, I'll eat salads. Like, I love salads. Like, I love fruit and vegetables. I do love that stuff. But all of a sudden my mind, it's like I'm not even in control anymore. And it's like, eat until you are going to throw up. And I don't throw up. I do not have a binging and purging disorder. I don't have bulimia. I just have a binging disorder. So I will eat until I feel like I want to throw up. And I gained like 20 pounds when I started my previous job. When I first started, I was like 110, and I'm like 5'3", 5'2". And then after a year, I had gained like over 20 pounds, and eventually I reached 150. In a span of 3 years. And that was with me being, like, my job was like active. Like, I was on the ground scrubbing, I was lifting, you know, like I was diving the tanks. So like, I would just binge. I would get home after not eating all day, you know, I'd have like lunch like real quick and go back, because like, you can't wait for animals. Like, you need to go now. You can't just leave the animals and have lunch. Like, you have to work. So I would come home and I would just eat myself to death almost. Like, I would get to the point where I thought my stomach was gonna like rip open. And that also sucks, because now my stomach is so stretched out that when I try to eat healthy and eat just, you know, like a solid 1,300 calories, which is like what I should be eating, I'll eat that much, but my stomach is so stretched out that it like, basically, it begs me, if I feel so hungry, it begs me to just eat more. So that's another thing that then affects my other mental disorders. So it's like, I just binged, wow, now I'm depressed. Now I'm anxious about my health because I binged, and I'm not gonna lose weight. And like, they all mix together, and like, the anxiety is fighting the depression. It's like an ongoing battle. Yeah. So back to what I was talking about with the animals helping me and not helping me at the same time. It is another ongoing battle, because oh my God, I love my animals to death, and I don't know what I would do without them. Like, if I ever do feel like just depressed, but I still, like, I want to go see my animals, I want to hang out with them, and it gives me a purpose. Even though I know, like, you don't need to have animals to have a purpose, it makes me feel good. It makes me feel like I am taking care of other animals, and if I can do that, I can also take care of myself, is one of the ways I see it. So yeah, like the constant cleaning of mammals, I would say, is something that stresses me out a decent amount. So I hate saying this, but once my ferrets pass away and once my rats pass away, I'm probably not going to be getting any more in the future, or at least the near future, because I do have a boyfriend and we want to get married and we want to have kids, and I can't have changing mammal poop and stuff while also dealing with my own little child mammal. So I want to have my mental health in order, and I want to not have as many animals to worry about when I do end up having a kid. And yes, I will. My baby and my marriage and all that fun stuff is going to be on my YouTube channel. And yes, animals are going to be involved. I will probably have multiple exotic animals at my wedding. Like, it's going to be a lot of fun. But yeah, it's a lot. And I just wanted to just talk a little bit about it, because I haven't really talked about myself at all on this channel. I've only really talked about my animals. And they are the main focus of the channel. I am not going to just suddenly become like a mental health awareness channel. I'm not going to stray away from this. I'm not going to become like just a parenting channel when I have a kid, or a couples channel. That's not what's going to happen. It is always going to be revolving around animals, and that is how it's going to stay, and that is how my life is going to be. Yeah, so that's a little bit about me. If anyone has any suggestions about videos they want me to make, it could be on mental health if you'd like. If you want to hear more about just me personally, or if there's a certain animal that you want to see more in depth of, like I have the frogs, I have the ferrets, I have chickens and ducks and cats and snakes and all that type of stuff. I have other videos I've posted of a meet all my animals video, a feeding all my animals video. So check those out, and if you see anything that you want to see more of, let me know. That's why I'm making these videos, is I like sharing my life and my animals with other people. It sucks that they're all just like, you know, in my house. I can't like bring them to people and be like, look at this cool animal. Like, it like just is a cool experience to like meet exotic animals and stuff, and you know, things like that. So yeah, so please hit the like button, please subscribe, leave a comment. I really want to get this channel going so I can share more with people and reach bigger platforms, and check out my TikTok and my Instagram. They're both at Creature Comfort. Yeah, so hope everyone's having a good week, a good day, a good month, and continues having a good week, a good day, and a good month. Bye.